station to fill the rental trucks up, and he was just in a little aluminum enclosure. Before he knew it, it was on top of him, and he rode it out in that little booth, and the pressure blew his ear protection in because of the machinery, and it blew those out, and I think it damaged his eardrums. I don't know for sure, but I know he went to the hospital. Yeah.
Wow, no kidding.
It's amazing.
Holy cow. Okay,
you
so
see what it did to this
power
line
you're
tower.
Looking out here. How would you describe all the damage here?
It's significant, more significant than we've ever seen in Spartanburg County for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking a lot of
and it's hit and miss, you know, up through Woodruff and then over around Spartanburg Methodist College. It's been bouncing around, and it got definitely increased in strength when it got through this area.
So compared to Woodruff and everywhere else, is this the hardest hit spot?
Definitely the most significant damage.
Right. Penske trucks, you said there were like 25 trucks that turned?
25 or 30 of their trucks scattered around in there that were all turned over, some empty, some full.
And some tractor trailers too, right?
Yeah.
Some semis.
Yeah, and you got a tractor trailer on the roof there.
What is this business here?
ADO Textiles.
Okay.
And they had people inside it as well during it, and then across at Beverage Air that was destroyed, they had people inside there too. So
yeah,
a miracle we had no fatalities.
Is there any state, federal people coming to look at stuff or at all? Or?
We're doing damage assessment now. We have the Weather Services in the area too, working on their assessment to get a final wind speeds. And then our county assessor's office with the Red Cross are responsible for doing the actual personal property damage assessments.
Right.
And then we'll turn that into the State Emergency Management Division. They'll see if it reaches the threshold for any type of disaster declaration. But right now it's just entirely too early to tell.
Right.
And that's all based off of uninsured losses.
Yeah.
So like things like this, they have insurance. We don't claim that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. We have
so that wouldn't go into the disaster declaration.
Yeah. We have almost a $2 million threshold that Spartanburg County has to reach before we can even submit it to the state.
Gotcha.
Then there's a state threshold that the entire state, so if we're the only county in the state that has any damages, the state threshold's like $6 million.
Right.
So just because we meet our threshold.
Yeah. So you'd have to come up with at least $6 million just here.
Right.
You know, if there's if this is the only damage.
And they did have other damages in other counties, but I don't think it was nearly as significant as what we've seen here.
Okay.
But
injuries, apart from that one you mentioned, I haven't heard about a lot.
Just bumps and bruises and some people on Business 85. You know, for the windows that broke out of their vehicles had some minor cuts and abrasions. But you know, fortunately, if you look at the scale of damage, how we didn't have any fatalities is a blessing.
Absolutely. I mean, there's that home just went off the foundation, like it actually shifted.
Yep.
That's crazy. So, all right.